Is gambling a sin? What does the Bible actually say about gambling? Gambling it tends to violate biblical principles. Timothy warns us that the love of money is the root of all evil and temptation, and it can lead to harm. So what gambling tends to do is that it tends to be motivated by greed. You want more, 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 more. You want to make quick wealth, and that often leads to harm. So the Bible does not advise greed, but gambling promotes greed, you understand. Second thing is stewardship. In Luke chapter 16, it tells us about being good stewards of money, handling money responsibly, being good money managers. And gambling it tends to, promote recklessness or reckless spending, or people tend to spend recklessly when they're gambling in a pursuit of making quick bucks or big bucks. You understand? So it violates that money management principle. So being good steward of resources that God has trusted you with. The third thing, casting lots. In the Bible, we often see people casting lots where, it's like a gamble. It's like you throw a die and then, a decision would be made based on the outcome of that die. But that was done under God's sovereignty and not for profit. So casting lots is not necessarily evil, but in the Bible it was only used, for decision making and not for profit. The Bible does not say anything about gambling. It's actually not against gambling, but the principles that gambling promotes or it comes with, those are the issue. Greed, reckless spending. And the Bible also talks about, how nothing should have control over you. And gambling addiction it tends to have control over the person who's gambling. You understand? So it tends to become your master. And the Bible is not for that. So gambling is not a sin, but gambling comes with its own pros and cons. And it seems like the cons far outweigh the pros. You know what? I think it all comes down to personal preference and conviction. Some people are convicted not to gamble. Some don't have that conviction, like, don't gamble. Because at the end of the day, we're different. Some people can gamble without greed. They can gamble responsibly. Some people don't have that bone in them. They will sell their house. They will sell their kids. They will sell anything just to make wealth, just to get those, quick bucks. Me personally, I don't think I am very good at that. I don't think I have good money management. I think I'll be greedy with it. So I stay away from gambling because of my own personal, I'd say, weaknesses.